Hello, Pokenet. This is the final game of Pokemon March Madness. And in this round, we have Dragapult against Archaludon. And what is at stake is the first place trophy and the golden deck box and gold sleeves for next year's March Madness.
Yeah, so the winner will be back in next year's March Madness. We'll we'll play the exact same decks as it is right here. They will go into the gold deck box and the gold sleeves to show they're the champion. So that's at stake for the championship tonight. The winner gets to return in those. I'll be piloting Archaludon.
And I'll be piloting Dragapult.
Yeah, this should be a good matchup. Been having a lot of fun so far.
Also, we filmed the final. We filmed the finals earlier, but it turns out that the video cut off halfway through, making it so that we couldn't use it. So we're going to be kind of redoing it, but for you, this is the final.
Yeah, so yesterday we had the Charizard Dragapult matchup, and obviously Dragapult pulled through. And the day before we had our Chalodon Raging Bolt. So the two decks that lost are third place, so they're there with their third place trophies. Whoever loses today will get the silver trophy, and the winner, like we said, gets the gold trophy.
Yeah, and we might be thinking that next year we might put the second place winner in the silver sleeves.
Yeah, that would be an okay idea. Why don't you comment below? Do you want to see both these decks in next year's battle? And should the loser go into the silver sleeves that Archaludon is in right now?
And who knows? Maybe he'll stay in them for another year.
You're saying hopefully he'll just stay in those if you get the win, huh? Well, I hope you guys have all been enjoying. We love making this series. It's been a lot of fun. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. Share with your friends. Help us grow the Parkermon community. And this has been a fun way to do it. And then if you tune in October, we're going to have the Pokemon
Midnight Madness, which we will only use dark and psychic type Pokemon or ghost type Pokemon from the video games. And luckily for us, Dragapult is a ghost type Pokemon, so we already know what couple of decks are going to be in them, and we know for sure that new VMAX and Eternatus VMAX are going to be in that.
in those. Okay, so before that, you go and roll or flip.
Yeah. Heads or tails or evens or odds.
I'll take tails.
Okay. Let me find it. There it is. So tails?
Yep.
It's tails.
All right, I'll choose to go first. All right, you want to tap or cut?
I'll tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Well, we got rotation happening later this week.
Nope, I got a mulligan.
Mulligan. So
they cancel each other out.
All right, if we both have a mulligan, nobody takes a mulligan card. We just shuffle and reshuffle our decks, and then start by drawing 7 cards.
Yeah.
So how's your guys' brackets turned out? Anybody expect these two to be in the finals? Anyone pick either of these decks to win it? Let us know how you did in the comments, how your decks turned out.
Brackets turned out.
Your brackets, you're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one goes on top. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Not the best start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good luck,
Parker. Alright, so I got Relicanth in the active. Have you guys played either of these decks? Anybody that's been watching this, do you play Archaludon or Dragapult? Okay, I'll draw for my turn.
Okay.
I'm going to Nest Ball. I love the Archaludon deck. It's one I've been playing recently. Even though I had a bad run at our most recent League Cup, it's still a deck I really love playing. Play the
Third, I'm not saying that I want him to do bad, but for the good spirit of Dragapult, I wish that luck would continue on to this match.
today. I'm going to Ultra Ball away an Iono and an Archaludon.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, and this is a deck I do enjoy playing. I'm not sure post rotation if I'll like Archaludon or not, if it'll fit my play style, but yeah, to be determined over the next couple weeks. What we'll be playing through those. We have a lot of short videos right now on post rotation decks, so you should go check those out. I'll put the link in the description to those, so you can go check those out. At this point, I will pass to Parker.
Okay, I will draw for turn. I will put down a Badoo and then use an Arven.
Okay.
To get a Buddy Poffin and a rescue board.
I feel like I'm about to get badooed.
You would be correct. But first I will use a Buddy Poffin.
Okay.
To get a Dreepy and a Dweepy.
Alright.
Double Dreepy.
Double Dreepy.
Double Dreepy. Double Dreepy.
Man, I think this Dragapult's going to be the best deck post rotation. I think there's multiple ways to play it.
Cutter tap.
Parker likes playing with the unfair stamp, but if you think it's better to play it with a sparkling crystal, let us know what you think, which is the best route to play this deck.
Yeah, I will attach a rescue board and retreat for turn into Badoo, and then use Itchy Pollen for 10. And a knockout.
Okay, and I am weak to it, so it actually does 20.
Your other Pokemon are resistant to it.
I'll draw for turn. Oh, no. I will Professor's Research away my hand.
Ooh, why didn't you evolve?
Because I had no energy over there. So 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7. So because I had no energy over there, it wouldn't have done me much good to.
You got rid of. There are 2 out of your 4 Archaludons in your discard pile.
I'm gonna put into play a Jamming Tower. And I can't do anything else, so I will pass.
Okay, I will draw for turn. I will evolve into Dracloak, Recon Directive.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, I guess I will get that.
That's hard when you Recon Directive sometimes into 2 really good cards.
Yeah, and I did that. So I am going to Iono's.
Okay.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I will evolve into Dracloak, Recon Directive.
Okay.
Oh wait, I don't search my deck, my bad. I guess to get this,
And we'll see who's going to get the gold sleeves for next year's Pokemon March Madness. I think they'd look pretty good on Duraludon myself.
I think they would go with the nice color scheme.
Scheme with Dragcloak.
Yeah. I will then use a nest ball
Okay.
to get I guess another Badoo. Actually, nah. Actually, no. Instead, I think I will get
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you have another Duskull or Dreepy, those are all better options, I think. But if that's the only option, I guess.
I guess I will get a GP then.
Okay. Yeah, the more Dragcloaks you can get into play, the better, right? You want tons of those.
And then I will use Itchy Pollen for another 20 because you're weak to it.
Okay. I'll draw for turn. I'll bench Origin Form Dialga. I will use concealed cards to discard a energy and draw 2 cards.
Only be item cards. Only be item cards.
I will then my gosh, I can't use that. I can't use that. I guess I'll do Professor's Research, discarding my hand, drawing 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Be completely made out of item cards.
Yeah, how crazy would that be, right? Okay, I'll bench another Duraludon. I'll
Item
attach
cards?
for turn
They're item cards.
here.
Ooh.
Um,
You want to retreat?
well, not yet. Just gives me the option. That's all. I can't do anything else, so I will pass.
Okay, I will draw for turn. I will use a Jock.
Okay, Jacques. Look for 2 evolution Pokemon.
I will get a Dragapult and a Dusk Noir.
Okay. Yeah, I know at this point Parker can't attack this turn because since he used Jock, he's got no way to get 2 energies onto
True.
his Pokemon, so that's good for me.
I will double rare candy.
Okay.
I will Cursed Blast away to Radiant Greninja.
Okay.
I take a prize and he takes a prize.
Okay.
I will
Still haven't used any of your Recon Directives.
Yeah, I'll use Recon Directive to get that. I'll use my other Recon Directive to get that. I will attach a Psychic Energy for turn.
Okay.
I will Super Rod.
Okay.
To get a Dusknoir and a Duskull back into my deck.
That's pretty good. Oh, the other thing we forgot is we're both playing on championship mats here now that we're in the championship round. So
true.
You're not going to see the Pikachu championship mat very much, but Parker wanted to play on it today for the championship. It's a pretty sweet champion mat, that's for sure.
Yeah. I will then use Itchy Pollen
for for 60, and no item cards again. I'll draw for my turn.
Badoo is doing a lot of the work.
I'm gonna evolve here. I will attach for turn here. Then I'm going to Iono us. So we each go to 5 cards.
And you didn't even knock out one of my Pokemon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, this is the problem. Since I had to get rid of those Archaludons early, I will pass.
Okay, I will draw for turn. I will attach a fire energy, and then I will Ionos.
Okay.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I will put down a Duskull.
Still
I
haven't used
will-
recon directives or anything yet either.
True, I'll use my recon directives. I'll get this one.
Okay.
I will then use recon directive, and then I'll get this one. I will. I guess I'll use Itchy Pollen.
Just keep doing me.
You're weak to it, so I might as well.
I'll draw for turn. I mean, it's working really well right now. I can't use that. I can't use that. I'll attach for turn here, and then I'll pass to Parker.
Okay, I'll draw for turn.
Jeez.
I will use an Arven.
Okay.
To get. Let me look at my hand. Well, I guess the Pokemon tool is useless, kind of.
XP share will help you eventually.
It will, kind of, but the stadium, so.
Well, yeah, but you have a stadium, right? So you can get rid of that one eventually.
I actually failed to find anything.
Okay, you don't get an Ultra Ball or nothing, or nothing? Okay.
I will evolve into a Dusclops.
Okay.
Then I will use Itchy Pollen for knockout.
Okay.
I take a prize card. And oh, there it was.
Oh, Parker's doing pretty good, I guess. What do I need? If I do, okay, I'm gonna, I guess, put up Duraludon.
Huh.
I'll draw for my turn.
Oh.
Put down Pheasantipity. I'm going to use Pheasantipity. So flip the script. 1, 2, 3. can't use. I can't use that. I can't use that. I can't use that, and I can't use that. Right. So I guess we'll attach for turn here, and then we'll use hammer in for 30 in the knockout, and I'll take a prize card. Oh man, that Badoo was hurting me.
Draw for turn. I will put down a Badoo.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's fine.
I will put down a Badoo. I will evolve into Dusk Noir and then use Cursed Blast to knock out that Duraludon. You take a prize card, and so do I.
Okay.
I will put up the Badoo. I will put down Pheasantipity EX, flip the script. 1, 2, 3. I will attach an XP.
Oh, I have to put a Pokemon in the active, so I'll put a pin.
I'll attach an XP share. I will IONOS.
Okay.
We each get free cards.
Have you used either of your
Nope.
recon directives yet? No. But you used Pheasantipity though.
True.
All right, so put that there. Okay.
I'll attach a fire energy for turn and then use recon directive.
Okay. Man.
To look at these. I will get this one. I will then use recon directive to get that one. I will put in play Artisan.
Alright, getting rid of the Jamming Tower.
I will well, since I can't do damage, I guess I will retreat.
Okay.
And then I will use Phantom Dive for
Knockout. Okay.
knockout and put 10 on him and 50 on to the Dialga, and
Okay.
I get a prize card.
Alright, well. Okay, draw for turn. Alright, that's actually kind of what I needed. So I'll put down Duraludon. I will Night Stretcher an energy and I'll attach. Then I'm going to Night Stretcher for
An Archaludon.
an Archaludon I got rid of on my first turn.
I should have kept Itchy Paw.
And I'll evolve here, and I'll use Assemble Alloy, and I'll put 2 onto Dialga. Okay, so I think then I will use Pheasantipity's Flip the Script. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I will. I don't know. I maybe got an outside chance to try to win this. Let's boss up the Pheasantipity.
Okay.
I am then going to use Star Chronos for 220 and the knockout, taking my last 2 prizes, or taking 2 prizes.
Okay.
And then it's my turn again.
Oh wait, then I shouldn't have put that.
Well, knock out anything else, right?
True.
I'll attach for turn here. Then
let me count. So it's plus 30.
It's 40 plus for 40 for each energy.
So let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7. So I'm at 7 times 4.
7 times 4 would equal 280.
Okay.
You are 1 energy short.
All right, so.
Which then you could evolve that Duraludon on your bench.
Okay, so it's Professor Research.
I just gotta hope that.
See if I get a Duraludon. No Duraludon there.
He can do something, but I'm not gonna tell him what he can do.
I'm gonna Pheasantipity. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm gonna Night Stretcher.
No.
For an Archaludon. I'll evolve Duraludon into Archaludon. I'll attach the energy here, and I'll use Metal Blast for 320 and the knockout.
Uno reverse card.
Uno reverse card. Oh, man. There was my other Archaludon, so it wasn't even in my deck. If I didn't...
And look what I had. I had an unfair stake. And a Dragapult. If you just knocked out that
Ah.
Dragapult, I would have won.
Man, what a comeback! Good work for the national champion
Boo!
Archaludon.
Boo!
So next year you'll see Archaludon built with Dialga in
Boo!
the gold deck box with gold sleeves.
Boo!
Well, thank you guys for watching. That was a fun matchup. The finals was a come down to the last second, and
Boo!
luckily Archaludon found a way to win.
Boo!
All right. Well, that was an awesome Pokemon March Madness.
Boo!
We are excited for Pokemon Midnight Madness. That'll be in October. So hopefully in October you guys can come back and watch the next Pokemon Madness tournament.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Have a Poketastic day.